Gatcomb's sneaky been a good find. Like he's
Yeah.
got 5 goals on the year in a small sample size. I am starting to fear that we're gonna put him in this Kyle McLean, Hudson Fasching tier, and like we get all excited about a 50 game sample from a player, and then they don't do anything again going forward. But I hope I'm wrong. Maybe that's just being too cynical right now.
Well, it's hard not to because the proof is in the pudding. Just look at Hudson Fasching. When I was compiling the lineup for today, I forgot he's a third line player. I forgot. I've seen him play. We talked about him just the other day on the post game show. He had the fewest minutes on the team for forwards, and I think in general. But still, like, totally forgot about him until I was writing up the lineup because he's been kind of MIA for a while since he had that contract. And that's not to say that he's got the contract now he's coasting. It's just he's not having the same success when he's playing as he had when he was working or when he didn't have that 3-year contract. Now that he's got it, things aren't really clicking. Again, not calling out any sort of work ethic on his behalf. It's just not clicking.
No.
And so, as you're saying, we've seen that happen too many times where you can't be like, that's totally not going to happen now. Right?
I mean, Ilya Sorokin has more points on the season than him.
That's bad, man.
He's got
that's
2.
Really bad.
Hudson Fasching has 2 and 31. Ilya Sorokin has 3 points.
That's just not. That's not okay. It's really not. I get he's not there to blow you out of the water with production, but 2 and 30 is a pace of what, 6 over a year? That's replacement level.
The worst. That's below, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. That's just not okay, man. It's not. But he was playing well for a while, so I get it. If some of you at home are thinking he could be, we need to give him a contract, and you're not worried about it, but then you're saying, don't forget about these other guys that this happened for. That's a totally fair thing to do. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because that's kind of where I am. I'm happy for him in a vacuum. Like, I'm glad that he came in. Yeah. He's playing well, filling a role. It's more about, okay, do we see this repeat? And I'm having my doubts right now because in recent history, we haven't seen that. We've seen the flash and then it go away.
Yeah, and I don't understand why we have to run to sign these guys to crazy long deals either. You're happy they got the production. You're happy they're playing great, but that doesn't mean we need to throw $3 million at him. They've done it once. Okay, fine. Let's do it again. Give him another year contract. They're going to be freaking happy about that. Are you kidding me? 1-year contract for a guy who never played in the NHL before? Hell yeah. I would do the same thing. Sign me up for like league minimum to $1 million. Yep. Give me a raise. That's okay. 1 year. They do it again. Then you give him the deal. I don't understand this. Like Lou Lamoriello is the king of bridge deals, but doesn't do these goddamn bridge deals when he needs to.
Yeah, that would be the time to do it, wouldn't it?
You'd think, right? Like Hudson Fasching gave him a 3-year contract. Pierre Engvall 7-year contract after he played 20 games. Why are you doing that? Give him a bridge deal. I understand he's not coming off an ELC, but you can't say like I've seen enough in 20 games. Bullshit. That's not. You have not. No one has.
No. I am with you on that one. That is one that doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I don't understand. Are bridge deals only for post ELC contracts? Is that what it's for?
Shouldn't
I don't understand.
Be.
Right?
Like that feels like such an arbitrary line in the sand to draw.
Yeah. Oh, you're past your ELC. This is your 3rd contract in the NHL. You got to have a longer term. No, man, you don't have to do that.
No, not everyone deserves it.
Exactly. Especially for bottom 6 guys. What are we doing here, man?
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.